Welcome to Cape Trekking. Welcome back if there's been a four. Today I'm in the high peak of Castleton. Just out to have a run at. Weren't right sure where I was going, but I just thought, hey oh, it's an absolutely gorgeous spring day. Here the second half of March. I thought, why not? Back of me, the car park, restaurant and everything, and then up there, if you can see, Reverell Castle. We may have a wander up there. Come on adventurers, and let's go. You know, a lot of these places get neglected when people come to places like Castleton. People always stay on the main drags. If you take the back streets and round the back through the little houses, you always see a lot more gems, I think. Reverell Castle at the very top there. Some beautiful places though. Truly is a magnificent village. It's not a million miles away from where I live, to be honest. 20 minutes, half an hour car drive. It's not out, is it? Now that's a nice chip shop, I've been there before. But it's not open today. We're just approaching the village green shortly. Oh, stunning day. Outdoor adventure gear shop. Also looks like it's derelict now. I think there's another one further on. Yeah. A beautiful village green. What a stunning place. We're going up there shortly. That takes you up to the castle. Gorgeous, gorgeous place. See the church down there, we'll probably have a look in that as well. Find a bit of history about this place. There's another adventure shop there which I'm going to go into in a minute and have a look. Let's go and have a look at the little cenotaph where the tree is. I love that wee entry. Very Victorian-esque. What a beautiful cenotaph that is. Little village cross, Celtic cross. Don't know who the angel is with the sword. But the in the laurel wreath at the top, it's got a stag. I think that's the represent Derbyshire. I'm not so sure. And then some names, local names. It's beautiful. That absolutely stunning. You got the Derbyshire crest with a stag on it, and then a lovely tree Not be long before that's blooming. This is called the marketplace, this road. So obviously this is where the old market used to be. I don't know if they still have a market here. What a stunning village. See what this says. So the marketplace here dates back to the 13th century, where the recorded stalls was 71 stall holders. That's quite a lot for medieval times, I should have thought. Here in the market square, Castleton. Beautiful. And then there's another war memorial to the First World War. The names on. Notice there's a lot of halls. Must have been a big family around these parts. I think I might have a wander up to the castle so we can have a panoramic view. Is that the word? I think so. Panoramic view of all Castleton and the whole valley. Quite nice. It's getting on. It's nice. How good did our Phil do his little video? I was very proud of him, to be fair. He's not one for speaking on camera. I'm not going to take the limelight away from him because he's done everything on that video. The only thing he didn't do was edit. He did everything else. Did a fantastic job. Spoke from the heart. So please support him. He did a great job. He's like I say, he's not one for speaking on camera. He ain't got the waffle like I've got. He's usually the cameraman and deals with the Facebook page. But what a great job he did. Thumbs up, Phil. Old Hall. Might find a bit of history about that in a minute. Castleton Hall. So I found out a little bit of information about Castleton Hall. It was originally a baronial house, built in the 18th century. Later divided up into separate dwellings. Now I mentioned the Hall family earlier. No, that belonged to the Hall family from the 1314, I believe. That's quite a significant date in history. Obviously that wasn't built then. The Hall family had that one built in the 18th century. So it's now in the village green part of Castleton. Yeah, Castleton Hall would have once stood on its own, I should have thought. There's just a few more dwellings around it. But yeah, there's not much more to tell about that, to be honest. So, I think I'm going to have a wander up to the castle. I've never been up to Peveril Castle. I am a member of the English Heritage, so we should be alright. A long trek up. Let's see. Right. I didn't know I was coming here to Castleton today, so I'll just go off a whim. But it doesn't open on the 23rd of March. So I've still never been up to the castle. But I will do one day. Maybe Phil will come with us. Maybe. That's as far as I got. The visitor centre, which is obviously closed. So we'll just have a walk around Castleton and see what we can see. It is a beautiful place, like I said. I think we'll go down to the church. At least I know that's going to be open. Get a nice pint in that pub across the road called the George. Been there before with my partner. So, Diocese of Derby. The parish church of St Edmund at Castleton. So let's go and have a look in here. Looks a beautiful church. Don't know how old it is. I shall find some information. It's dangerous. You never know if someone's going to jump out on you, grab you from behind. Oh, looks an old one. Anna Hall, John Hall. Definitely one of the ruling classes around here, as I've seen. I'm not down there. Another hall. So another hall, James Hall, and that one on the floor there. Obviously a massive family around here. A beautiful church. Looks like different periods as well. So we shall find some history on that and let you know. So, find a little bit about it. The original church was built in the 12th century, so that's quite old. I should imagine that back bit, I'll show you in a bit. All this little bit of higgledy-piggledy stonework, so that could possibly be 12th century, but the rest, he had some restoration work done in the 14th century, so you're talking 100 years there practically. In 1881 some of it was demolished and rebuilt, so I'm thinking, well actually it does say the front porch, so that porch there is 18th, so that's 19th century. You can tell with the stonework that is a different period. You should imagine the tower, because they built towers like that in the 14th and 15th centuries. But this middle section with the flat roof and the back section, which I'm going to show you shortly, looking at the windows, I'd say some of that was definitely 12th century. The St Edmund of Castleton, the Diocese of Derby. Now the church is open, somebody's just gone in. I'm going to have a look inside in a minute. That's if I don't bend up first. That's if I don't bend up first. Some of these gravestones though, beautiful. I've got to say Celtic crosses. But as you can see, if I spin this round, you can see the buttresses are pretty decently carved stone compared to this, which is what I call higgledy-piggledy. It's all over the place, there's no uniformity to it. Obviously the buttresses was done later. Getting back to the back end of the church, look at that. Let me spin it round so you can see a better view of that. But that is definitely older. So I'd say this was 12th century, 14th century, and then the porch is 18th century. Let me spin it round for you. As you can see, that is real higgledy-piggledy stonework. Typical of medieval times. No uniformity, just put it together. And the windows, sorry. I think the topping's been added since. I'm going to see if I can go round this section. Let's see if I can go inside shortly. They give it creeps sometimes, churches. They do. Just look at that doorway. Obviously the door's not original. That's long gone, but the doorway definitely. Try not to stand on any graves. I have got respect. As you can see, the tower is definitely a different age. I don't know if you can see for the sun. The tower's definitely a different age to the rest of it. And then they've got a bit of lower part that's been redone. Yeah. You can see where they have the scaffolding. If I can get close enough for it to show you. I don't know if that's... If we zoom in a little bit. There, look. And then further up. I don't know if their scaffolding where scaffolding poles would have been. They're all across it and all in a line. I don't know if that's where scaffolding would have been when they were doing it. I'm not so sure. I'm gonna have a walk back round and then have a quick look inside. See you in a minute. Wow, now before I go in the church, a local residents just come up to me and told me about this grave. Now this, as you can see, is a mason's grave. But she says, I don't know anything about this, but this is a word. This is a secret writing of the Masons. If we have got any Masons, see if you can decipher that for me. Apparently that's secret writing. I don't know what it means. Obviously you've got the eye, which is also a Mason's mark, as well as the Freemasons, and it belonged to John Farmer Dakin, who died on the 16th of December 1857. That's beautiful. Thank you very much to that lady with a wee dog. I'd have missed that. So let's go and have a look inside the church and see what treats is in there. Oh wow. Beautiful, beautiful building. But for some reason it's giving me the creeps. Don't know why. Just is. I think it's because I'm on my own in a building like this and it does give me the heebie-jeebies. I'm going to fight that for you, to show you guys. I'm not being disrespectful. Beautiful place. I'll not cross this point for obvious reasons. Look at that arch. How beautiful is that arch? This is a very historical building. Like I say, that looks like it's going into the 12th century side of the church with the arch. Like I was saying, from the outside with higgledy-piggledy work. Ooh, that's weird. It's very strange. You see that? It's probably a barrier telling me not to cross anyway. Being a pagan, but look at that, how strange is that? You see that on camera? Just slightly go that way. There's no lights on. It's strange, really strange. That ceiling, it's gorgeous. I'm going to get out of here because it's giving me the heebie-jeebies, like I said. Especially now I've seen that. I'm glad I came in. The bell tower. I'm going to leave the place. That was strange. Like I said, there's no lights on. That was weird. Wow. When you see this video, please comment on that, because that was weird. There was no lights on in there. There's hardly any lights coming in. But when I moved the camera to a certain position, as you could tell, like a flickering light. And then I moved away and it stopped and went back to it. It's weird. So, said Edmund Church here at Castleton. I'm going to move on, I think. That way. Oh, before I leave, door made for me there. Creepy. One thing about Castleton, you'll never die of thirst. There's that many pubs in this place. There's one in that corner, one a couple further up. Just coming onto the main street here, Castleton. Like I say, there's another pub just up there, one just on the corner. This one, another one just right corner. There's loads of pubs around here. I think I'll go this way. Let's have a wander up here. See what's up this way. Just been reading this wee sign called the town to you, Ditch Field, and it was part of the old medieval defences built at the same time as the castle up there. 13th century, in fact no, late 11th century. Part of the old town's defences, this field now serves as an agricultural site and grazing land. I'll flip your around so you can have a better view of it, and then I shall tell you a little bit of history about the castle shortly. I'm going to have a bit walk up the other end, and then I should think the time here is done. I may move on to Hope then, to the Hope Valley as I'm going through. There's not much left of it, but I'll let you see it yourself. I'm actually on the cross street, High Street at the moment, looking up towards Peveril Castle. The castle was built shortly after William the Conqueror's conquest of England in 1066. So it was built in 1086, it was in the Domesday Book. It was named after William de Peveril, an illegitimate child of William the Bastard, and I'm not swearing by the way. That's William the Conqueror to you and I, depending what persuasion you are. It overlooks the Great Cavern here in Castleton. William Peveril was the High Sheriff of the Royal Forests round here. So he was in charge of all the Oak Valley and the surrounding areas. I think it was 36,000 square miles or something, not 36,000 square miles, but 36,000 square feet of land I think he occupied here. It's still quite a lot. Another outdoor shop at the back of the called the Outdoor Shop. Been in here before. My good lady bought a jacket from there once when we was here. It was last year or year before now, I think it was last year obviously. Old petrol station, which is now a bric-a-brac. And the Castleton Methodist Church that looks like it's still a church. No, looks like it anyway. Which is a blinking rarity for a Methodist church these days. They've usually been converted into apartments. Not see many of them. But if you have a look in a second, you can see what the castle is actually built on. It's a massive quarry, and I believe the quarry is called the Devil's Arse. Fantastic, I love it. Welcome to Peak Cavern, the Devil's Arse. I'm going to have a quick look at that. If it's free, I'm going to have a look. Can't not have a look at the Devil's Arse, can you? That's definitely different. You know they did that in the Devil's Arse, as you can see. Got different concerts going on throughout the year. All sorts of things. We've got probably gone now, but you've got Absolute Bowie, T-Rexy, Rextasy, Live Wire. I've got a CD of them somewhere. Bohemian Queens, Ferocious Day, the Chameleons, sorry, Ultimate Coldplay. So they're all different tribute bands going off. You've got Thor, Gods of Rock. That might be quite interesting. Sanitarium and Automatic. Wow, got all sorts of different groups going off there. You've got All Day Car Park. I'm going to have a look, see if I can have a look as if it's free to get in. You have a wander. Empty car park. I've got to say, if you can see that right on that corner, that's where the keep for the castle is. So the castle is right up top of there. This massive cavern, and this is where I'm coming up to the Devil's Arse. I don't know if I can get in, but it's freezing here. Wow, I think it's shut. That may not be. Well, so it is privately owned, it's not English heritage or anything. £21.50. I'll zoom in for you. See much in there. The Devil's Arse. Impressive. I ain't paying £21.50. Not to get inside the Devil's Arse anyway. Just been speaking to this young couple that's just come up. I says, looks impressive. Oh, is it? I says, well, I've not been in. I says, I'm not paying £21.50 to get inside Devil's Arse. He starts laughing. And I says, for that price, Devil's Arse not to be made of gold. He just basically said, sorry. He just cracked up laughing. So I've just gone up to the gates where I've just been. But I'll tell you something. To go inside, I'm very curious now. I've seen pictures, it looks amazing from there. Camera probably won't do it justice. Obviously right, you can't see it, so they're coming back now, that couple. But it did look impressive. And if there's a concert on, and if that is included in your concert ticket and it's somebody you really want to see, that would be an experience and a half. To see a band and a concert with the acoustics of that place inside, that would be amazing. But there you go. The devil's arse. As close as I'm going to get to it, I'm afraid. Yeah, the castle right on the top. Been there since 11, whatever I said it were, 12th century. What did they know about building buildings then that they don't know now, eh? Just look at the village. Gorgeous here. Stunning. Just look how clear that water is. That water. That is so clear. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, back in the sun. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to sit down on this bench for 5, have a wee chocolate bar, protein bar I brought, and a wee drink, and think about what I'm going to do next. I'm loving this. Dead warm. That's nice. Golden mango. And I've got a grenade bar. High protein, low sugar. White chocolate and salted peanut. Will enjoy that. Oh, aye, look at that, baby. Catch you in a bit. Well, that was absolutely beautiful sat there. Just speaking to an old couple from Sheffield that's come down, and I was just talking to them, and they said it's they come here regular. Can't see why not. It's absolutely gorgeous. You're surrounded with some beautiful hills. Not far from here. Plenty of treks and walks to do. I'm going to have to start doing some Derbyshire ones. Hopefully Phil can come with me. If not, I'll have to do them on me lonesome. But what a beautiful place to end this video. I'm nearly back to where I started from. So, I've walked all the little back streets and everything that I could see. What a gorgeous place to end. So, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. J-Art, keep trekking. Till next time, trek on. Ta-da! Blue John Jewelleries. There's some nice jewellery in there. Oh dear. See you again. Ta-da!